Welcome to Ruakaka Beach. It's the second test match. It's dry, windy conditions, bit of cloud overhead, perfect for some swing bowling. And we're right next to the South Pacific Ocean as it's the Red Roses players against the Red Roses staff. And it's live on Inside Line, Red Roses. Who needs the ashes? Jess Breach will open the bowling to the S&C coach Robin Eager. Oh, that's dispatched. Lovely straight drive right past the bowler's head. Breach with the controversial throw technique, but what a cover drive that is from the analyst Callum Gilbert. 4 runs, the staff openers in full flow. Gilbert again, that's whipped off the pads. Oh, but nonchalant in the field. What a take. The smiling hooded assassin, Zoe Harrison, getting the first wicket. Abby Ward to the doctor now. Lewis Jones, oh, that's a poor shot, poor execution. Ward takes her first victim. Claudia MacDonald to Eager now. Oh, he's played right across it. Poppy clear, the simplest of takes. Wickets beginning to tumble for the staff. Their innings will come to a close as they finish on 33 runs. What a scenic setting. Such is the size and confidence of this Red Roses squad. They can rotate, those not involved enjoying a dip in the sea. Some not quite so brave, just dipping a toe in the water. Bit of gardening on the wicket now as the winds pick up. The chase total is set. The players come into bat. Marley Packer will open. Starts with a big slog to cow corner. The forwards coach, Lewis Deacon, under it. Oh, look at his face. Absolutely delighted. Packer not happy. It's a terrible start in this run chase. Head coach Simon Middleton into the attack. Down to Morwenna Talling. Oh, look at that. Perfect off-breaker from Middleton. Clapping himself.
Coach to captain. Watch this.
Middleton to Sarah Hunter now. As you'd expect, Hunter leading from the front. Solid drive, that one. Ethan Kinney with a change of bowling into Hunter now. There's no run there, surely. Sharp field work, gone. We saw her with the bowling, now into bat, cleverly into the leg side. The Jess Express, fast between the wickets. Valuable runs this for the middle order. Now Nathan Middleton, the very voice you're hearing, into Zoe Harrison. She punches it, sent me packing. Great work from the fly half, 4 runs. Harrison again, clean bowled. You just cannot leave the off stump that exposed to a bowler of this quality. Here's a slow motion replay. Arguably the ball of the day against a batter in such great touch. Look at that. One for younger fans to study and enjoy there. Maud Buren next. Her forward coach Deeks sends it down, smashed away from her. In the closing stages now, it's a wild swipe from Muir. It's fallen in between the wicketkeeper and first slip. Both on the floor. Oh, what an ending this is turning out to be.
4 off 3.
Rosie Galligan confirming the runs needed for the players. And there's a couple of them. Lovely strike from Muir. What's this though? Deacon out in the field. Good arm. Muir's gone for a second. Suicidal run. Surely they're another down. Celebrations for the staff.
2 off 2.
Abby Ward to face the bowling. Swing and a miss from the second row.
You need to get 2 off 1.
This is it then. Final ball. Drama. Tension, anticipation, delivered by Harriet Martin. Ward connects. Callum Gilbert in the field. Panic everywhere, screaming everywhere. Oh, what's he doing? He's gone to the wrong end. What is he doing? Disaster for the staff. Celebrations for the Red Roses. Another classic test match between these two teams played out on the New Zealand sand.
Big training week for us this week, yeah. We're focused, we're clinical, we're really accurate in everything we do. Lots of noise, lots of comms, let's go and put everything out there, yeah? Rose on red. Red Roses! Let's go, let's go!
Jess, what are you thinking?
Beautiful, stunning. Can't wait to get in.
Wow! Yay!
If I go back 12 months, we were in our autumn internationals, we had our 4 fixtures. I played in the first 3, which were the 2 games against New Zealand and then Canada. And I had a bit of a neck injury that I sustained in the training just before the first game against New Zealand. And at the time we thought it was a bit of a soft tissue thing, wasn't too concerned. And after the Canada game, it had gone a little bit worse. So we decided to go and get it scanned. I essentially had some bulging discs in my spine, but one of them was compressing my spinal cord. So that was the bit that at the time, as soon as we saw that on a scan, it was like, okay, no rugby until that's disappeared. We got to about the 3-month mark and we were talking with surgeons and everything, and the options basically came to the table that it was either have neck surgery, which was a disc replacement, or wait it out, which was on the table as a potential option. But the wait out was, they were expecting 12 to 18 months of not playing any rugby, and then there was always the possibility that it wouldn't repair itself. So that was kind of the future that I was facing at the time. I thought about it for a very long time before deciding not to have the surgery. I was definitely saying no to the Six Nations. In my head I was also saying no to the World Cup, and basically any rugby before this January coming was what I was hoping for, but knowing that also there was the chance that I might never play again. I guess it was just quite a scary thing to face. I lived with my girlfriend, Kleena. She was huge, you know, she really went through the whole experience with me and knows as well everything that I was going through, because she plays rugby, she plays international rugby, she's had her own sort of hardships on that roller coaster herself too. So yeah, so she was huge in all of it. Gosh, makes me a bit emotional. I would wake up in the morning and I'd decide I'm going to have the surgery, decision made, and then I'd, over the course of the day, be thinking, but what about if something went wrong in the surgery? What about if I woke up and my spinal cord got damaged and actually I woke up and I couldn't move, or I lost the power of my legs or my arms? Or on the flip side, I'd wake up and say, okay, I'm not going to have surgery, that's it, I'm going to wait it out. And then throughout the day I'd be like, but I really, really want to play rugby, and it's really difficult to say no to something that gives you so much happiness and so much, I don't know, you can't really explain it, but so much positive. The ups of sport are almost unbeatable in other places and in other areas of life. There were some really tough days in there where I would spend whole chunks of it crying. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? Because we're here, so we made the right decision in the end. But yeah, it was tough.
Fante, and then Fante feeds MacDonald, and England on the board within 5 minutes. And the Claudia MacDonald story goes on and on and on. Wondered if she'd ever play this sport again, now scoring tries at World Cups.
Claude's pretty big for the squad, really. She offers versatility. She's an unbelievable athlete. So yeah, it was a tough one, massively tough for her, but sort of tough for us as a group as well.
I've absolutely loved being back. I'm sure you see it all the time, but I've mostly got a smile on my face. You don't realise how much you enjoy being in the environment until you're out of it, and it's always the case. It always, you get frustrated at this or that, or you're tired and you don't think you're training well, but as soon as you take it all away, you really miss it. You miss the competitiveness of being here, being surrounded by the best, training with the best. You miss all of it. I've absolutely loved being back in the squad, around the girls, just enjoying it, and yeah. Don't know what else to say about it.
Claude's such a dynamic athlete, powerful, strong, fast. If she can see a gap, she's got strength and pace and vision to take it. Good in the air, can beat people to score, can finish the easy ones. Has got that lovely telepathy, having played a bit of scrum half as well. That little bit of chemistry with Leanne to score tries down blind sides of mauls, stuff like that, which perhaps you'd only see because of her experiences as a scrum half as well.
In the end, Infante decides to go down that far side channel. MacDonald is there, she's over again. She can play at scrum half, she can play on the wing. That's what Simon Middleton wants from her.
Since I've been back, I've been sort of flip-flopping between 9 and wing. It's always been part of my game. When I was at Wasps, I was always chopping and changing between scrum half and wing. When I first came into England camp, I had a lot more experience on the wing than I did at scrum half.
To be fair to Claude, the best position is what the team needs. We know she's played in a game against New Zealand and been right up there as a world-class scrum half. Well, she's had a bit of a run on the wing. Her versatility has been unbelievable for the group. Being world-class in that role gives your group something. She could be going on to become one of the best wingers in the world. She could very well go on to become one of the best scrum halves in the world. So all we are going to try and do is, at that time, what she needs, what the team needs, and we'll back her 100% with that.
They're pretty different positions, so trying to keep both hats on is quite difficult at times. But I've just been really fortunate, I guess, to have a bit of a nod from the coaches recently. You never know how long that's going to last or how long you can hold on to that shirt for. So just trying to enjoy each opportunity that I get as much as possible. I've got no real preference between two positions, so I just really want to play rugby.
We know we've got a selection headache in terms of our back three. It's something we absolutely have always wanted. Whoever wins this World Cup will probably go on to say they've got the better wingers in the world. So we're just keeping this to our process, keep the girls developing, and hopefully they can produce some outcomes.
Go Kate, go! Woo! Kate, you're my hero!
Hi, I'm Kate Tyler. I'm one of the physios for the Red Roses. So I was due to run the London Marathon. At the time, I wasn't meant to be coming with the team, but found out through the pre-season that I had the opportunity to come out, which was obviously amazing. So I deferred my place for the London Marathon and said that I might try and run a marathon when I was out here. Little did I realise quite how big that would become. The girls were phenomenal, the buy-in was amazing, there was support the whole way round. I had some staff running with me initially, then I had Emily, the other physio, on a bike beside me, and then the last 10k I had, I think, 6 or 7 staff members running with me. I can't really remember at that point. It was incredible, absolutely amazing. Today, can't really walk. My feet are in pieces, but 100% worth it for the amazing experience that yesterday was.
Help her up! Help her up!
Having an event like yesterday was amazing. Everyone was fully on board on supporting, and it just really helps form the bond that the Red Roses team has, which is pretty unique.
I think detail will be really important for us tomorrow. Really, really important. We've had a couple of weeks now, we're into it. We had a great game last week, great second half. Tomorrow will be a different type of game, but we've been up against these loads of times. It's a long day tomorrow, because obviously it's a late kick-off. Right, but somewhere during the day, give yourself 5 minutes just to think about what's my role going to be today, what's my detail like today, and then we'll get ready to go at the right time. Okay, congratulations everybody.
It's England v France, the one we've all been waiting for. Edging closer, England, Sarah Hunter. Cocaine to Ward, Abby Ward. She's over the line, but she's been held up. It'll be a line-out dropout for France. So many tackles being made by France. 12 phases now for England. They've got another advantage, England. They've got to be careful here, France. They don't want to give away a yellow card. Harrison inside to Scarrett. Emily Scarrett scores for England. It is England who lead France by 10 points today.
Raise the bar, we're in a fight, let's go, love it! England plays, 1, 2, 3, England!
penalty for England. It's going to cross kick in the direction. Oh, beautifully for Joanna Grise. Full back to beat Grise. Gets up, pops it up. Try France. Almost seconds out here in Whangarei. English need to wind down the clock. There's the siren. Infante under pressure, so is Harrison. She hoofs it clear. It gets over the sideline. England, they qualify for the quarterfinals, but they had to work for it. England have beaten France by 13 points to 7.
That was a close one.